All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai. Got done just watching the elder, but not the Zakbaz video, when dealing with the woman, the nigga woman, who made the video, right, of speaking ignorantly, speaking very proud, right, on how she believes in her feeble little mind that the Bible is useless. Okay, and the elder did a excellent video as always, edifying the body, of how she was basically going off. All right, but I'm just going to jump straight into it. The point is, you non-believers, right? As the scriptures say, let's just get straight to it, because the scriptures can say it way better than what I can. The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 4, it says, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." So if you don't believe in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, well, guess what? You're going to die in your unfaithfulness. And that's just point blank, period. But let's start at the top. 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 1 says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord." So that's what we're commanded to do. We go into the highways and byways. We preach. We prophesy, okay? We edify through the word. We give people the understanding, and, we push the word in all its truth and sincerity, okay? We teach the Bible how it's supposed to be taught, okay? But we don't neglect prophecy like so-called Christian preachers do, okay? We deal with prophecy. That's what the scripture says. Speak, okay? Do what? "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people." Who are the people of the Lord? Israelites. Okay, Israelites. And Israelites were scattered all across the world via prophecy. Okay? You'll have Israelites looking like, everyone. You'll have Israelites looking like all the nations under the sun. All right? Speaking different languages of these different nations. So forth and so on. Right? But that's why we try the spirit by the spirit. You see? So it says, "Which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord." So you got to speak the oracles of the Most High, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. All right. So when you go into some more scriptures, the scriptures talk about, prophecy. You got a 1/3, and you got 2/3. Okay. You got the 1/3 that's going to make it. All right, but you got some part of the 1/3 that's going to be martyrs. But they're going to be a part of that first fruits. But as the scripture said about them 2/3, the 2/30s, which more than likely she fits in that category, that they are going to get judged harshly. You see? So it says, "And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee." Okay? Let's go into this word incredulity. Oh, okay, yup. That's what I thought it was. The state of being unwilling or unable to believe something. You see? Because these people are unbelievers. But the scriptures already said what's going to happen to them. As you see what's going to happen in this 4th verse. So I'll read it again. It says, for all the... I'll read verse 3 again, then 4. It says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee." Right? A people that are unwilling to believe, as it say, right? The state of being unwilling or unable to believe something. Verse 4 says, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." And this is going to happen. Okay? It was already written. So this is how it's going to take place. Verse 5 says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." So all these things about to come upon the world, right? And you think these unbelievers are going to have protection? Hell no. They ain't going to have no protection. Because they don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You see? So when these things start to trouble these people, which is going to happen very soon, these same individuals that say Yahweh Shai doesn't exist, the Most High, or Most High whose true name is Yahweh doesn't exist, right? When trouble starts to plague them, the first word is going to come out their mouth is going to first three words that's going to come out their mouth is going to be what? God help me. God help me. You see, it's funny. These believers don't believe until what? Until they going through some shit. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And that's what's happening. The souls of the just are complaining continually of the abominations that's being done in the midst thereof. Okay? But the way these people are carrying themselves in the wickedly manners and think they're just going to get off scot-free, they got another thing coming. All right? So the point is, verse 4 again, it says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. That's what's going to happen upon you 2/3. Hey, one more scripture, and then let's move on to the next thing I wanted to say. Romans chapter 3, verse 3, it says, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? God forbid. Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar. Prophecy doesn't lie. Prophecy stands. Okay? Prophecy is firm. Prophecy don't bend. Prophecy don't break. Prophecy don't fold. You see? It says, for what if some did not believe, shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? God forbid. Yea, let the Most High, or let God be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. All right? Now, moving on, I want to get something from the comment board. Right? Going on to this comment board. So it's from Joe Curry. He says, Christians aren't God's chosen people either. Okay, so I wanted to explain it a little bit. All right, let's explain this a little bit. Because people say this, right? Because when you think about the Christians of this world today, they are, let's just read it, man. All right, so I typed in, let's read the bottom one first. It says, the Mashiachim, right, who were followers of the Messiah, were called Christians. Okay, now Mashiach, right? When we say Ha Mashiach, meaning the Ha is the Mashiach is the way of saying Messiah, right? So the Messiah, and that's in Hebrew, the Messiah, or Hamashiach, Salakia. Hamashiach is the Hebrew. Yam, okay, means that's plural for many. Okay, so the Mashiachim, right, or Hamashiach, that's in Hebrew, who are followers of the Messiah, were called Christians, and they were. All right, now some use it as a mocking term. People use it as a mocking term, and then you had the ones where they would say, okay, we know these guys. Okay, they're Christians. That's the Mashiachim. That's how they say it. That's the Mashiachim. Why? Because they was followers of the Messiah. Right? So we're called Christians, but nationality-wise, what were they? They were Israelites. God's people. Okay? God's people, right, are Israelites. Whether if they're in, any certain particular religion, whatever the case may be, nationality-wise, they're Israelites. Okay, so on a spiritual tip, you like, okay, they heathen, they not the Most High's people, by the way they behaving themselves, right? The Most High ain't dealing with them. Okay? But like you say, all Israel ain't Israel. That's why I say that. You got Israel, regular just Israelites, and you got Israel of the Most High. Okay, and the elect is Israel of the Most High. Galatians 6 verse 16. Okay? These other Israelites, they're just Israelites by nationality wise. So here go to scripture. It says, these were God's people. Acts 11 verse 26. When he had found him, he brought him unto Antioch. And it came to pass that a whole year they assembled themselves with the what? With the church, and taught much people. And the disciples were called Christians first in Antioch. Okay, so the point is that the true Christians, as we would say to these people in today's term, the true Christians were Israelites. Okay, the true Christians were Israelites, God's people. That's what they were called first in Antioch. Okay, now these people that say they're Christians today out in the world, right? Are they true Christians? Are they true Christians? Are they really followers of the Messiah? Do they really follow the Lamb whatsoever he goeth? No. Okay, but has they came under this false doctrine of Christianity? Yes. Okay, but nationality wise, they are Israelites. Okay, so a lot of people get confused when they may say things like this. Who knows? But I just wanted to clarify it a little better for a person that do not know. Okay, so yes, the true, in the term, in a sense today, when people say, who are the true Christians? Well, you can say the Israelites, because the Israelites were the true followers of the Messiah. Okay, and like we would say to the brothers, we are of, now as myself included, we are of the Mashiachim. Why? Because we are followers of the Messiah. We're followers of Yahushai. Right? We're followers of Yahushai. So, Lord willing, hope it was edifying. And the point was made. Until next time, I want to say Shalom.